Hey guys, it's Ryan from pinnaclepublish.com. Today I want to talk about effective book marketing strategies and techniques. Book marketing is one of the toughest things to do out there. I mean, creating the book is easy, publishing the book is easy, marketing the book, not so easy. It's where almost all authors stumble, fall, and actually fail. So I've created a list of all of the book marketing strategies that I've used that have been very effective and have created lots of sales. So let's get started. Find your audience. This is probably the most important part about the entire marketing strategy that I'm going to tell you. If you don't know where your audience is, all of these efforts will be wasted. So each niche, each genre, each individual book is going to have a different audience of people. It's going to have, they're going to hang out in different places. They're going to be different people. They're going to be in different areas online and into different things. You know, you might have a book on resumes, and people interested in that book might hang out on Facebook. They might be in forums on Facebook. They might hang out in blogs. They might be big readers of blogs. However, then you might have a book on dating, and they don't hang out in forums. They don't hang out in groups on Facebook. Instead, you find them hanging out on Reddit or on Pinterest, for instance. So you need to know where your audience hangs out and where they are in order to market and advertise to them effectively. So once you've done that, then you can move on to the next part of this whole strategy here. Again, without that, you're going to be ineffectively advertising. So a book promotion and marketing strategy starts with two different sections: pre-launch and post-launch strategies. Pre-launch are all the strategies that you do and all the efforts that you put in before the book has actually been published. These are very, very important. And then post-launch is all of the marketing efforts that you put in after the book has been published. So we'll go and start with pre-launch. Here we go. Pre-launch strategies. First one, author website. So you need to build a website for your book, or a website for you as an author, or even for you as a publishing company. Whatever you are, whoever you are trying to advertise a book, that's who you need to create a website for. Not only does this build authority for your book and for your brand, but it also gives readers a way to connect to you. They can find out information about you, and you can even link them to sales pages or get them to sign up to email lists, which is our second one here. Create an email campaign. So if you have a website or social media following or whatever, you want to start getting those people's email addresses. Once you have their email addresses, you can create an email campaign where you advertise to them. You can tell them when your book's going on sale, when your book's going to be published. You can even tell them, you can even actually give them access to your book before it's published and ask them for a review. You can even ask them reviews after the book's been published. There's an endless amount of things you can do with an email list. So it's a very, very effective marketing technique. Next is social media. You want to take over social media. Use every available asset you have with social media. If you have a Facebook account with friends, you want to advertise to all your friends. Post on your account, say, hey guys, I'm releasing a new book. Download it, review it, help me out, spread the word. Go on to social media groups and advertise for it. If you have a dating book, go into dating groups. If you have a book on raising chickens, go into chicken groups and raise awareness for your book. So those are all the things that you can do pre-launch. There's probably a few more you can do, but basically you just want to gather awareness of your book. You want to spread the word, and you want to try to get as many people to read it and know about it before you publish it, so that you can get more reviews and get more sales right out of the gate. So now we'll move on to post-launch strategies. Post-launch can be divided into two different sections, organic and paid. Organic is basically where all your marketing efforts don't cost immediate money. So this is going to be things like posting in groups, posting on forums, doing blog advertising and blog posting, and tweeting to your social media on Twitter, tweeting or posting on Facebook, Instagram, all of those different things. They don't cost you money. They might cost you time right now, and right when you do them, it might take some time, but you're not paying anything for these. Paid is self-explanatory. That's going to be advertising campaigns and different things like that. So we'll go into organic first. So organic strategies. The first one that you need to be aware of, and this is mainly applies if you create a website, like I said earlier, is optimize search engine. Now, or SEO, search engine optimization. Now, it's not only important if you create a website. You can also advertise your listings. But basically what this is Google, Bing, Amazon, Yahoo, all of those are search engines, and you can make your website or your book show up higher when people search for related keywords. And I'd recommend you do a little research into exactly how to do that. But the basic gist of it is you get other high profile websites that are related to your niche, and you have them link back to your book or link back to your book listing on Amazon or wherever you're selling your book. And this will actually tell Google or whichever search engine you're optimizing for that you're a popular book or you're a popular author or a popular website, and they'll rank you higher on their websites because of that. So this is a good way to get, search traffic, which can then turn into sales. The second way is to maximize revenue streams. This is a very important one. Many people, you'd be surprised, many people don't do this. If you publish a book and you publish an ebook, you then should go on and publish a paperback book, and then also publish an audio book, and then maybe make a bundle of different books that you have, or try to cover as many different streams of or formats of book that you can. Maybe make an audiobook CD, whatever you can, because I can't tell you how many authors miss out on the opportunities for this, but there are customers out there who will only read paperback books. There are customers out there who will only read ebooks, and then there are other ones who will only read audiobooks. So if you have an ebook and you don't have an audio or paperback version, you're missing out on a huge amount of customers and a potential for sales and money and just extra revenue. You can also create, let's say I talked about emails earlier, maximizing revenue streams. You can also create an email list where you gather people's emails from within your book, so put a little advertisement in your book, hey, give me your email, and then you can send them affiliate advertisements if you wish to after that. You can make more money from that. There's a ton of different ways, but maximize your revenue. Make sure you're getting as much as you can out of each book that you sell. And then the next one on the list, third, is blog posting. So if you have a book, let's say, again, we'll take resumes as an example. If you have a book on how to write a resume or how to do job interviews or something, you would then want to find blogs, related blogs online. You can go to Google, you can search for them, and talk to the owners of the blogs and ask them, hey, can I guest post on your blog? Can I, write an article, or can you write an article about my book and then link it back? I really think it'll help your customers. And by doing that, you are taking advantage of that blog's entire traffic of customers and giving them the opportunity to buy your book. And this can be thousands of people or hundreds of thousands of people, depending on what blog you target. So that's a huge way to get traffic and book sales. Another one is YouTube trailers. So this one's a little more complicated and you have to actually put your face out there, but you can go on YouTube and you can create a video about your book, or a review of your book, or a trailer for your book, and kind of build hype that way. It's more complicated with keywords and targeting and stuff, but it's very effective if you can do it correctly. So that's definitely worth looking into. Another one is forums. So you're going to want to go on Google And again, we'll take resume example as an example. If you have a book on resumes or a book on interviewing, you can go to Google and you can actually Google forums for job hunting or something similar and get in there and start, building a relationship with the audience of these forums and actually start selling your book to that audience and those people. And you can say, hey, I have a great book. I think it'll help you out. Maybe even give them a discount. Say, hey, I can give it to you half off or something. Or I'll give it to you for free. Just leave a review. These are all ways that you can market it. Forums are great for that. And they're very targeted. You already know the people are interested in whatever topic it is you're searching for. So another one is social media. Again, I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again, is go onto social media and go into like Facebook, for instance. Facebook has groups. You can go in and search for specific groups of people, and they're already interested in that topic. So, again, job interviewing. There is a job interview group. There's probably 10 or 15 on Facebook. Join them all and start advertising your book in there, or helping the people out and then advertising. I mean, you don't want to just advertise immediately or they might ban you from the group, but that's another great one. I mean, you can advertise the same way on Twitter and on Facebook, and also advertise on your forum or your social media, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. Post about your books on there. So now we have paid advertising. So, and this is this is after the book has been released already. So this is really three main ways here, and these two are kind of similar, but we'll talk about that. But pay-per-click, PPC, that's the first one, and probably one of the most effective. But pay-per-click is basically you go onto Google or Amazon or Bing or somewhere like that. You create an advertisement campaign where you target specific keywords. So again, we'll take resumes or job interviews. Every time somebody types in the word job interview into Google, you could create an advertisement that shows up for that. And when the customer clicks on it, that is when you get charged money. So you'll get charged like maybe 5 cents, 10 cents a click. But people who are already searching for this information will then click on your advertisement, be taken to your page, and have the potential to buy your book. It's very, very effective. You can do it on Amazon, you can do it on Google, you can do it on Bing, and honestly so many more places. But it takes a little bit of playing with, but if you have some money to spend, that's a good way to make extra money. Another one is list promotion. So these are people who already have large email lists or followings on their websites or wherever, and those people sometimes will take money to advertise with them. So we'll take an example, bookbub.com. They're a great one. They have a list of, I think, about over 1 million subscribers. So you can pay them about $300 to advertise your book on their list, and over 1 million people will view it, and it's a ton of exposure. It's a huge amount of exposure. If 1 million people view your book, you're bound to get sales. So if you spend $300, you might get $1,000 in sales from just that one promotion. So list promotion's good. There's a ton of different places. Again, you're gonna have to find ones that are relevant to your audience and your book and your genre, but that's very effective. And then the last one here is paid advertising with followings on social media. So again, you can have followings on Facebook or Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and they can have upwards of 100,000, 1 million people following them. And let's say you have a person who is like a guru for job interviews. He does a ton of stuff on job interviews. He might take $50. You might contact him and say, hey, can you promote my book to your followers? And he'll be like, yeah, sure, $50. And then you pay him, and he'll send out 3 or 4 tweets saying, hey guys, here's a great book, and download it. And then his followers will download it. So that's more exposure. That's like, maybe potentially millions of more people that you're exposed to. So that's about it for marketing strategies. There are more out there, but these are the main ones that work and the main ones that will get you the most traffic. So if you follow these, you'll without a doubt increase your traffic, you'll increase your sales, you'll make a lot more money. So that's about it. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, like it below, comment, subscribe. That's all I have for you guys today. Have a good day.